Imagine a president so desperate to protect his power that he executes 167 political prisoners, but doesn't live long enough to relish the act. His fate? To be dragged out of an embassy by enraged citizens, dismembered, and paraded through the streets with fury. This isn't a tale of fantasy. It's a dark chapter from Haiti's history in 1915, a reminder of the volatile power struggles that shaped the nation's identity. In today's video, we're uncovering the grisly end of President Wildest Guillaume Sam, a man who thought he could silence opposition with violence, but found himself at the mercy of the people's revenge. This shocking story isn't just about one man's failure. It reveals the deep societal fractures and external forces tearing Haiti apart in the early 20th century. Historical context. At the dawn of the 20th century, Haiti was grappling with internal instability and external manipulation. After gaining independence in 1804, the country faced constant interference from imperialist nations like the United States and France, which sought to control its economy and politics. By 1915, Haiti had seen an embarrassing number of presidents, 7 over 5 years, each toppled by coups or assassinations. The political chaos opened the door for foreign intervention, waiting to pounce on Haiti's resources. Against this backdrop of turmoil, Wildest Guillaume Sam rose to power. He succeeded Theodore, another in the revolving door of presidents, but the opposition against him was fierce, particularly from mulatto elites. These elites, often wealthier and better connected to foreign influences, resented Sam's presidency, as he represented the predominantly black majority rather than their interests. The fuse was lit for a powder keg. President Sam wasn't prepared to cede power peacefully. His decision to execute 167 political prisoners changed everything. Among the victims was former President Zamore, a political rival who symbolically represented the opposition. Sam believed this mass execution would eliminate threats to his rule, but instead, it sealed his doom. The brutality of his actions sent shockwaves through Port-au-Prince, sparking outrage, especially among influential mulatto leaders. When Sam realized that he had stoked the fire of rebellion, he fled to the French embassy, seeking asylum. But there was no safety behind those walls. On July 28, 1915, a furious mob stormed the French embassy. They dragged Sam out onto the streets where he was murdered in plain sight. The crowd dismembered his body, distributing the pieces and parading them through the capital, a gruesome display of both justice and vengeance. This act of violence was Haiti's boiling point, a visceral rejection of tyranny marked by the people's raw rage. Present-day impact. The fall of President Sam marked the end of Haiti's fleeting autonomy before a new player seized control. Days after his death, the United States invaded Haiti under the guise of restoring order. What followed was nearly 2 decades of American military occupation, extracting Haiti's wealth and controlling its political systems. This chapter of Haiti's history is a clear warning. Internal divisions often invite external exploitation. The rivalries between Haiti's elite classes and the marginalized majority left the country vulnerable to imperial powers. These dynamics persist even today. Haiti's ongoing struggles with governance, foreign dependency, and inequality mirror the fractures that exploded during Sam's presidency. But Haiti's story isn't just one of tragedy, it's one of resilience. The people's act of dragging Sam to the street symbolized the collective demand for accountability. It showed that Haitians would not accept leaders who ruled with oppression and violence, no matter the cost. However, this defiance also came at a price. It gave foreign powers an excuse to tighten their grip. The lesson for the diaspora is clear. Haitian unity is not just an ideal, it's a necessity. We must revisit these painful chapters, not to dwell on the past, but to understand the roots of our present-day struggles. Healing begins with knowledge. We must reject the divisions imposed on us and work together for a future where Haiti stands strong and self-determined. If this story resonated with you, share it with others. It's time the diaspora understood Haiti's true history. Like, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts on how we can build unity. Check the links in the bio for more resources on Haiti's revolutionary journey. Together, we can rewrite the story and forge a stronger future. Summary: the grisly assassination of President Sam symbolized the rage of a divided nation, but also marked the loss of Haitian sovereignty. By unraveling these stories, we unearth the threads of resistance, resilience, and unity essential for our collective awakening.